and all the electronic waste or plastic waste. Our colleague Mahanti was telling the plastic in some of the rivers. It is true, some places it happens. And that is simple treatment with chlorine, and it can be used as drinking water source. But still, we have to go a long way. We have to remove all this waste wherever we find here and there, the plastic waste or sometimes the coconuts. In some of the canals, they dump the coconuts, the green coconut. So this has to be cleared off. There was a plan of action for this from the municipalities. Already the Vijayawada Municipal Corporation, and they already started this. All the canals, they are cleaning up with especially removal of the solid waste. And another example here, the solid waste disposal in Andhra Pradesh is the municipal solid waste. Really, we are generating in the municipal solid waste nearly around 6,500 tons per day. And the municipal administration department, they propose 10 clusters of the waste energy plants. They consume nearly 70% of the total municipal solid waste. That is waste energy. Now, in the process, we look for many of such type of innovations in this conference, and our industries and our the expert appraisal committee. Incidentally, our state expert appraisal committee of EIA authority members are also here. They will also see how the waste management best practice can be incorporated into the environmental clearance given for various projects. They are right now here in this conference. So they will also look forward for the best practices in the solid waste management from the industry side or even from the municipalities. Thank you, Venkatrao Garu, for giving this opportunity. Thank you very much.
Waste generation is common. Every human body generates waste, human household generates waste, human settlement generates waste, whether it is town or panchayat. Every other activity, like an industrial waste, is being considered as a byproduct. So waste generators should know how to manage the waste. Managing the waste in a scientific way, without causing any hindrance, without causing inconvenience, without causing any hardship to anyone. That is the challenge. In the municipal waste, we are adopting 3 technologies: converting the waste into energy, converting the waste into compost, and converting the waste into other byproducts, biogas, something like that. So the waste, the quality of waste, the type of waste which is being generated now is also different from what used to be. So accordingly, the technology also has to change. So appropriate technology at appropriate place for appropriate waste is a challenge that has to be properly discussed, deliberated, and decided. And the end of the conference, whatever suggestions, whatever recommendations you give should be useful to the Indian cities, Indian villages, or Indian public. So I'm happy that many participants from Southeast Asian countries have assembled here, and people from all over the country, including industries, academicians, all walks of life, they are participating in this conference. I'm really hopeful that this conference would yield results, would give us a solid recommendation for sustainable waste management. With this, I welcome you all to this great state of Andhra Pradesh, sunrise state of Andhra Pradesh. I hope that your stay would be comfortable and you will enjoy your stay in the state of Andhra Pradesh. Thank you very much.
Practices are there in the world. We want to get to our state, so that we develop, we prosper. We must be the leaders of the country, and in coming 20 years, we are planning to become one of the best states in the world in both the welfare, also in development. During the process, during the process, our government is planning to have the best sanitary system, managing the sustainable waste management. In this process, we have organized this conference through our municipal administration department. We know our state is having a proactive attitude. During this 3-day conference, around 700 delegates have come from all over the world. China, Russia, Korea, Middle East states, Middle East countries, and also European countries.
I'm from Germany. My name is Govt.of, and I try to be a substitute for my Professor Nellis. And I think some years ago we decided not only to work in China, we also have to focus more on India. And so we got these connections to dear Professor Govt. Thank you very much for the invitation here. And now I wrote it down. I don't want to read all these papers. We started in 2015 in Bengaluru. Then next year we visit your university in Kolkata. Last year Hyderabad, I think a hometown of 2 lovely colleagues now working at our university, born in India. Professor Nellis has a share for waste management and resource management in Rostock, and he also is the CEO of the German, and now I have to translate it, Biomass Research Center. It's a state-owned center. They try to promote something in the field of using a long way. We started some decades before you, and I think from outside you can say, okay, everything is fine in Germany, maybe, but from inside it's not so fine. We produce much more waste than you. Okay, we collect it and recycle it and do all these things, but it's totally nonsense. We need to 2, and you from maybe 2.5 to 2, if we believe we can survive here on this planet. But I don't want to speak so much. Professor Gosch, thank you very much for the invitation. I wish you a very nice conference. Try to learn something from each other. We also have to learn from you. Thank you very much.
I must tell you common research programs, and now our institute, our research institute, the Industrial Policy Institute, is based on the Institute of Secondary Resources, and this institute